Okay, so we've started our journey to Wyoming.
Oh, I don't look ridiculous. Let me get my hat on.
Oh my god, this is... Ah, man. Trying to produce the crew for you guys. We gotta wait for Eric's wardrobe to get organized. He's got a certain image that he wants to present to you guys.
Cool.
There we go. Now he's back.
Well, we're heading to Wyoming. And I got a... The hat's always crooked.
I know, it's this thing, you can never put a hat on straight.
So straight now.
We haven't just started our journey. We're about an hour and a bit in because we've left Washington. That's a toilet behind us, but this is cooler. We're into the kind of deserty plains of eastern Washington. And a car pulling out. So we're driving.
Can they see the windmills in the background?
There's one there. They're in the kind of smoky fog. There's another one there.
Canada is burning and it's coming over.
Can you get over here? Why are you in the corner up there?
You were showing them windmills. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
Anyway, I do need you to move out now because I was going to show that we're not actually. This is the first time we're actually driving to a job. So we've packed up the truck with all of our gear in it, and there's some more in the cab there. Crossing the mighty Columbia River here on our way to Wyoming. Eric told me this is a very cool thing to point out to everybody because it's a big river. But it's pretty impressive actually. It's a very smoky day though, however, because there's been some fires up in Vancouver. Is that correct, Eric?
Yeah.
So unfortunately you can't see it in its full glory, but it's pretty impressive to be hitting a landmark like this. And I believe we'll be hitting a few other cool American landmarks coming up. We've got the Tetons, which is where we're heading for, Yellowstone National Park. I don't know, what other cool stuff is coming up?
Well, we got the Buffalo Jump, we got the headwaters
I assume I'm going which way?
Yeah, up.
Up.
Yeah.
So, the last time we kind of checked in with you, we were crossing the big landmark of the Columbia River in Washington. We've now gone through Idaho and we're in the edge of Montana and we're just passing Little Bighorn Battlefield.
So we're at the battlefield of Custer's Last Stand with the Indians. It's just out here and we're really trying to figure out why they fought over this part of Montana. I mean, look at this place. It is flat-ish, barren, dry, and I couldn't imagine eking out a living, but somebody wanted it, apparently Custer. So if it asked me who won the battle, and I said Custer's Last Stand, we figured it out.
Not custard.
Not custard. Yes, it's not custard, it's custard. Loving driving in Montana. Look at that sign, 80 miles per hour. And Viv has got it pegged. Boom! Right there.
Cruise controlling all the way into Casper, Wyoming. It's been a long, flat drive. Actually, to be honest, there's been a few mountains we've rolled over. But it's been a fun drive. I haven't seen this part of the country before, so I've enjoyed it. So it's morning on day 2 of our drive and we've stopped in here in Montana Butte. Eric thinks it's sunny inside. Well, I guess so do I.
This is great. We're at the M&M, probably bar, restaurant, breakfast place. Looks like they closed up last night and opened up the bar this morning. Open up the restaurant.
But they're cooking our breakfast here, right in front of us. For me, this is kind of cool. It's like a greasy spoon, diner bar kind of thing going on.
So this whole area of town we're in, and this town Butte, and this place, this building we're in, is like 100, probably 130 years old. This old mining town, one of the first big mining towns in America, and it went through a huge depression.
It looks really...
But I look bad with my glasses. I look worse with them off. I look tired.
I mean, they can see your eyes.
Anyways, it went through a huge depression and it's on an upbuild right now. They're rehabbing a lot of these places. It's very cool. But this is like, this is America breakfast right here about to happen all over Vivian.
Pull out. we go. Breakfast is served. American style. That's a lot of sugar.
All right, digging into the garbage omelet. I like the name of this one. That's good.
Well, I just finished up breakfast in what appears to be an iconic spot here in Butte, Montana. The M&M bar. There's a lot of history inside there, dating back to the original mining boom, going through Prohibition. So that was kind of fun to sit there and get a proper American diner cooked up for us. And we're about to hit the road and try and hit Casper today. So it'll be another long 8 hours in this baby. We went through a swarm of bugs last night. Got a lot of roadkill. I don't know if you can come up close. Maybe we'll do a cutaway. Well, guys, we're now officially in Wyoming. This is my 13th state, 14th, maybe 15th state that I've visited in the United States. Anyway, we're now lost our 80 miles per hour, and we're now down to 75 miles per hour, and we're on a red road. I don't know if that means anything. If you're from Wyoming or familiar with why this road might be red, please tell us in the comments. That's all I can report. Aside from the color of the road and the sign, you wouldn't really know. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Cameco Cowboy Tough Adventure Race, the home this year for the Adventure Racing World Championships. And we've stepped inside Lou Talbot's Ranch Outfitters to give you a little bit of an idea of what we've got coming up for you during the race.
We're in Wyoming, USA, the Wild West. We have ropes, cowboy hats, cowboy boots. This is an amazing place to host a race.
Some editing, but we've picked up some stragglers. If you remember from the original crew episodes out of Alaska, Perry's back in the crew.
And
But
this is Corinne.
new crew member.
You remember?
You gotta always stay subscribed so that you can keep up to date with all of that. But I would give them the guest seat, which is the bed of the truck.
So they rate high on the crew?
Yep. Not to, looks a
They get a ride.
They get a
so
ride, so stop.
That means they're ranked.
So, should I tell them then that there's only like one bolt holding this whole thing?
Oh, good.
So backs against
Maybe
that.
backs
I was
against
gonna
there.
lean against that, but I'm glad you
Probably
told me.
safe, but you know, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
Do you
see.
bounce well?
Oh, my bum is big enough. Maybe.
Oh, someone's getting comfortable. All right. How's first day of production, Brian?
Is today the first day of production? I feel like this is like a half day of production. So I guess technically it's still the first day.
Okay.
That's been easy. Today's been easy. I feel like too easy. I feel like there's 73 things I should have done today that I didn't do, and there's just a lot to figure out.
Yep.
But it's good. It's only like 5:30, so I figure it's 5 hours worth of work. Well, 3 hours of digging around and 2 hours worth of work.
How do you feel things have been going?
Well, I don't think this feels like the first day of work. It feels like the 20th day of work, of which we actually picked up our cameras and did some work. Yeah, it's all right. I'm never satisfied, and so it went all right.
I can't believe that Eric's taken like a leaf out of my book. You used to be so upbeat and positive.
Look who's
That's me. I'm the positive one now.
Look who's beating me down.
I haven't beaten you down. I've just been whinging in the side over here, and you've decided to listen to me.
I am super positive. It's just, man, we've just been flogging ourselves to death, and I don't know.
It's never quite what you expect or what you want it to be.
Yeah, but even when it's not what I expect, it's what I envision in my mind. I just pretend. It's been hard to pretend lately.
But don't worry, guys. We're gonna get this under control. We're gonna bring you a cool. What the hell are we gonna do, guys?
See, we're losing our minds.
I don't want our fans out there, our viewers, to think that we're losing our minds. I like them to think that we have their best interests at heart, and that we're gonna give them cool adventures.
I think Wyoming is going to be cool adventures with some new crew.
I think Brian summed that up pretty well.
Yeah, let's go right.
I think we're just a little bit tired, and it's kind of spooking us a little bit that we're tired going into the job. We're normally tired at the end of it, so I guess we're bracing for what's to come.
I will rally. My expectations are getting so high of what we're doing and what we're filming.
Do you see now why I say lower your expectations?
I need some follow through on that.
Well, yeah, but every time's different. This is different than China.
That's the problem.
This is different than Alaska.
It's starting to not get different. It's starting to be the same.
That's tough.
And we need to. We're raising our bar. And I need everyone else to raise their bar around us. Is that fair?
That makes sense.
It's a good point. We'll leave you with that. We'll go and deal with our existential crisis, and then when we come back to you, we'll be ready to go.
I will show up tomorrow excited.
Okay.
I'll show up on Thursday excited.
All right. We'll show up at some point.